These last couple levels in Killzone Liberation are really fun. Like, well designed, lots of action, pretty intense. This is some good stuff we're gonna see.
Does the other person get to play as Rico?
No. Rico's NPC. Nope. We can order him around, though.
Welcome back, Rico.
Aw, lame. Lame. Oh, hey, Haka, when did you fade in from nowhere? He literally faded in like a fucking ghost.
Yeah.
See? He is a ghost.
Oh my god.
Hallucination.
He's Templar's... Yep. He's Templar's hallucination.
I've been rejecting that for this entire Let's Play, and that fade in there has just proved me incorrect. Shows what I know about this game I've never played.
He fades in every time.
By the way, I never asked this. Which one of you is Ouroboros?
Me.
Which one of you is Albert Wesker?
I bring that up in the very first video.
Oh, you do? Oh, damn it!
Yeah.
Fuck! I thought I was being original.
Nope.
Don't open that door.
Yeah, no, you...
Right now we're on a bit of a time crunch because we have limited ammunition, and the manholes to the sewers are clearly open, and so the Hellgas are going to keep calling out reinforcements until we can C4 the manhole cover shut.
That's an interesting mechanic, I guess.
Hellgas crawling right out of the sewers. Yeah.
It's odd of them to wait until the final couple levels to bring that up, but okay, sure.
Yeah. So I blew up the one just off to our right. If you didn't catch that, Crow is gratefully covering me while I drop that off. He and Rico are keeping the Hellgas distracted, but you can see in the top left-hand corner there are still more reinforcements coming at us. I think there are 3 manholes in total we need to tag with C4.
Now, do you have to do that, or can you just run for it? Or is that like your objective?
I believe it's an objective.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And judging by the fact that a Hellgas came from the north, we might have missed one up above.
I thought you were going to say...
back to check.
Yep, so. There it is.
I thought you were going to say he's Canadian. That Hellgas came from the north. Canadian stereotypes go here. I was gonna say a bunch of dirty Canadian stereotypes, but I realized the company that I am among right now, and I don't want you guys to beat me up for making fun of your heritage. Your extensive heritage.
That's alright, I'll just mute your audio for the entire video. Oh, hey, Haka, when did you get... and then silence.
That guy on the bottom, he came up from behind us as well, so... yeah. That's what happens when you're not ready and there's a guy behind you you're not prepared for. Crow dies.
You're magic.
That sounds really dirty when you put it that way.
Listen, I know a lot about men coming up from behind me. And I have to say that Blind Sally speaketh the truth here, my friend.
You are never ready when that happens?
I am never ready for when men come up behind me. Only from the front.
I heard back from the Defense Department. Stratson requested all sewer lock codes for security.
Quote, security purposes. I love that you can hear her doing the air fingers in her speech. It's perfect.
Yeah, the good old Batten. She's got some sass to her.
She also did like a wink, wink, nudge, nudge afterward. She's like, security, wink, wink, get it?
Yeah.
Remember,
you couldn't see it.
This is a woman who gives so little... Yeah. This is a woman who gives so little fucks that she manages to shrug off getting kicked in the stomach like it was no big deal.
And tortured.
She got tortured a lot, but she was only 50% dead. Not even. She was 42% dead.
She's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like... Yeah, Ellie lost a whole frickin' eye, and that took her right down to, like, damn near, like, 10% health.
Completely useless.
Yeah, Ellie lost an eye, and it rendered her useless for the rest of the Dead Space franchise.
It did. She didn't take it real well.
Yeah. Whereas Evelyn gets tortured, and she becomes even more useful than she ever is at any point in the game after that.
Well, you know what the Kelly Clarkson says. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone.
I think Batten just wanted
What
revenge.
doesn't kill you makes a fighter. What? What? Oh, okay.
Also, I don't think Kelly Clarkson originally said that, but we'll go with what you
No.
said. You sound confident, so I'm
No,
gonna just trust you.
I'm not
She
going
put
to
the
say,
words in that particular order, but
I'm not going to say that I know every lyric to that song, but I am going to say that I know most of them.
No judgment. This is a safe zone.
This is safe zone liberation. Right now, we're liberating the safe zone.
yeah, we just gotta liberate it from all these Helgen who are trying to get into it.
I mean, technically, they were already here. They're just coming out of the sewers now. Although that does pose an interesting question. Why do they need to come out of the sewers if they were already here?
Those guys weren't. Those guys are presumably coming through the same sewers that we just went through, except we had removed the elevator platform as an option to get up there. So they have to take the alternate routes to get up and help their buddies.
You should have turned the water back on. That would have stopped them. I mean, it stopped you guys pretty good.
Yeah. Just never mention that again. I love sewer levels, I
Okay.
swear.
This is the perfect punctuation to the Helghast completely botched invasion of Vecta. Like, after all the stuff that they've been through with Lente and Metrak and Kobar, this is how it ends for them. Crawling around in a goddamn sewer as they're forced off the planet.
Under the command
very
of a
poignant.
Vectin. I wonder how they feel about being under Stratson's command at the moment.
Do they realize they're under Stratson's
Yes,
command
at this
right now?
point they realize, they know. Well, I assume they've always
Okay.
known, but at this point, like, everyone knows now, right?
I know.
Batten's
that's
found
what's
evidence, Rico's confirmed it for us.
And as we all know, Rico's word is the most solid, trustworthy word.
Well, who do you believe?
Well-
Do you think Rico killed General Mandrake or Stratson killed General Mandrake? Don't answer that question. I realized, just as I said it, that it was pretty much rhetorical.
Well, let's just put it this way. They believe Templar, because Templar's a folk hero at this point in the Killzone franchise to the Vectors.
Pretty much.
So if he says it, they'll probably say, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Templar? We're hanging out with Liquid right now. I don't know what happened to Solid Templar, but I guess he's just taking a break between games.
You know, he's chowing down on a whole bunch of hamburgers right now to put on that paunch for when he
man.
shows up in Killzone 2.
These guys are
He is
coming out of
kinda
the sewer
fat in
quickly.
Killzone 2. Yeah, they really are.
I think with the other 3 entrances closed, all the reinforcements in the sewer realize, hey, you need to go to the other one. Oops.
Wah, wah. Oh no, you're
But,
fine.
oh, look at that
With
checkpoint.
the magic of editing.
See, yeah. No, that's the thing. Liberation's checkpoints are some of the most forgiving in the Killzone franchise, so I will give it that.
Well,
Yeah, Crow didn't have to do much editing.
You respawned in the place you were standing when you died, so I would say that yes, that is pretty lenient. To not move a single pixel from the spot you died in, I would say that's pretty lenient. Yeah.
Technically, when we respawned, it actually placed us closer or further along on our way than we were when we originally died. It placed us where we technically should have been at that point when the game saved.
What happened to that
So
guy?
we made progress there by dying.
Grenades?
Did that guy just like give
He got
up?
blown up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have a crossbow. That's what blew him up, I realized. I shot him,
Oh.
and then it blew up afterwards,
Okay.
killing him.
I
with
didn't
the
even see
explosion.
anything. I didn't know that Michael Boltgun was in this game too.
No, this is the Norman Reedus gun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Silent Hills PT reference here.
What?
That was from The Walking Dead.
Silent Hill, yeah, Walking Dead.
Silent Hills doesn't
But
exist
Norman
anymore.
Reedus was. Yeah, Oh yeah, Konami made sure of that.
I can't wait for the Silent Hill / Killzone crossover game.
Oh, I have a flamethrower, by the way.
Oh,
It looks like there is a 200
this is the
liter
first time that happens.
tank on my back, by the way. Maybe we were wrong for making fun of it this whole time.
I mean, if I were staring down the barrel of a flamethrower, I would feel bad making jokes about its magical ammunition too, so...
No, but look, there's actually a gigantic tank on my back. I think we're mixing up... I guess the flamethrower in Killzone Liberation actually is different from the flamethrower in Killzone 2, despite having similar designation. Or maybe it's the same actual gun, but instead of having a hose connected to a back tank, it's just the small little screw-on tanks that you see in Aliens. I don't know.
Maybe that dash in the title actually does make all the difference. Because there's the VC-01 and then there's the VC-01.
Maybe we shouldn't be too worried about Killzone lore. I don't know. Shakespeare. It's Shakespeare.
No, that's what this series is about. This series is about lore, man.
Shakespeare.
Here's what we need to do. We need to get Chitoryu back here and light him on fire for this.
Man, you're really good at pronouncing that guy's name.
It was a thing when we had him on. It was a thing.
I know!
Man, look at us.
You should just like add one to the war crime counter every time you use the flamethrower. This is pretty awesome. You're killing lots of Hellgast and making very little headway. But that's okay.
Well, we were defending like a united front. It felt a little like what Killzone 2 would do. You know, when you're on the highway fighting off the Hellgast front.
I can't wait for the APC to run over you again.
That may happen, actually.
Oh my god, no! It took me like 30 videos to notice this, but I've just noticed that bullets move kind of slowly. Like, man.
It's part of the gameplay. It's really easy to get hit and take damage, so it's nice that the bullets are slow enough and visible enough that if you are quick on the draw, you can dodge shots to survive. When you're playing single player, you really need to do that. Crow and I are sort of brute forcing our way through, but yeah. It's really a gameplay
and also
caveat.
From just... Yeah, and from a functional standpoint, this is probably... Oh, what happened
The tank
there?
ran over me.
Nice!
Yeah, it literally did from the scrap footage.
Good.
Because, like, look at this. The tank just bowls over
the
barricade.
Plowed right through. Oh
but
my
yeah,
god,
anyways,
it's
like I was saying,
destroying
like, there's... The reason the bullets are also flying a little slowly at this point is there's a little bit of structural issue with the game. Like, this is the most characters that have been, like, on screen sort of at any point so far.
I'm like that tank on fire.
The most, yeah, we've got essentially 3 player characters plus all these Helgen soldiers that are just coming in and doing whatever.
So the flamethrower the tank doesn't differentiate types of ammo that hit it. Like whatever bullets hit it cause a certain amount of ammo damage or whatever. The flamethrower is a constant stream, so I was able to actually whittle down the tank's health really quickly by just laying into it with the flamethrower. Which is awesome.
Oh man, those guys gave you some ropes. Those will be extremely useful.
I'm going after Stratson.
Yes, sir. But yeah, you slap that bitch good, you hear?
Did he just call him Yam? Yam Templar. Yam Templar is my favorite Templar.
More like
I
Yum
like to
Templar.
have him with a nice bit of dressing, you know?
Oh, are you ready? We're gonna meet the final boss of the game again.
We've fought a long war. Too long. But soon it will be over. Military strength will restore order to Vecta. I must pay
they will be Killzone liberated.
He's also going to kill General Murphy, because every ISA general in this game dies. Oh, so this is a first in the Killzone series. We are about to fight Vectan soldiers. Fight and kill Vectan soldiers.
Well, they're in your way, so you have to do what has to be done.
The sad thing is, they don't realize that Stratton is a bad guy. They're just following orders, and Templar has to put them down.
forces in the south.
Just pretend it was all Rico's doing. This is all Rico's fault somehow.
We told Rico to stay behind. We have absolved Rico of guilt in this matter.
No! Oh no! The one time.
No, that.
The one time.
Here's what you can do: blame it on PTSD Ghost Haka because he doesn't exist, so technically he can't be culpable for crimes he commits.
There you go. That's how Templar got away with all these war crimes. He just said, "No, it was my ghost follower friend who did it."
Meanwhile, like, Haka's in, like, some intelligence office on Earth, he hears this and he's going, what the fuck?
Like, I wonder what the real Haka is doing right now, while this ghost is following Templar around.
Yep, another general dies.
Oh no.
Well, he's dead.
Well, rest in peace, I guess.
General Murphy didn't get a battle group named after him. He didn't have any speaking lines. Only Mandrake got that honor.
That honor.
But then again, who the hell would want to serve in Battle Group Murphy anyway?
I would serve in Battle Group Murphy, especially if I got to be RoboCop.
Yeah, everyone in Battle Group Murphy gets to be RoboCop. It's Murphy's Law.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Anything that can be mechanized will be mechanized.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty good. I would be a sniper in Team Murphy, and then I would be like the cool guy that hangs back and like as I was like pointing at the targets, I'd be like nee, 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 bam, and then they would go ah, and there'd be lots of practical blood splatter effects, and RoboCop is a good movie.
So there's an ISA soldier.
It really is.
ISA soldiers are annoying in that they have crossbows.
Well, you showed
Also,
him.
they've got really weird and flashy uniforms, like almost like a sort of Radic level blinged out uniform.
Well, they're sort of like an
for no
honor guard
reason.
for Stratson. So maybe they do know he's a traitor. I don't know.
Look, Luger got mentioned.
Mentioned?
Yeah.
Luger's
Yeah,
still doing
mentioned.
stuff. She's busy though. She's busy coordinating the defense of Southern Vecta while Templar does his
She's
thing.
busy never being in a Killzone game ever again.
Yeah. And General Anime also got name dropped too.
Yeah.
He did, yeah.
Well, when talking about traitors, he's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, you kind of have to mention him.
Okay, that guy shouted he's got C4, take him down. But if you didn't have C4, would they have let you pass?
I don't think they would have spawned.
They would check you, and then they would be like, "Oh, it's okay. He doesn't have C4.
I
He's
think
fine,
those
let him
enemies,
through."
they don't spawn unless you get the C4.
Oh, they are specifically the C4 prevention team.
Pretty
They're
much.
Team Murphy.
Goodness.
Also, you might notice that I've put essentially a trip mine down there, like a little like a depression trip mine.
You did.
It's just there.
It
and
is. Yeah.
I pulled it out of the crate. I have no idea what to do with it. I couldn't get rid of it, so I had to put it down so I can get an actual
You've done that a
grenade.
couple times.
So it's
you,
just
you
gonna
did
be
that
there
in the
forever.
swamp level when you picked up the, not the remote mine, but you picked up one of the pressure mines, and you just sort of like dropped it in front of the ammo box. It's a good thing we didn't have to go back to it.
If any Hellgast,
Well, that's the thing.
If any Hellgast want to restock, now they're fucked.
And the only saving grace about it really is you can't trigger the pressure mine by yourself. So, like, I walked back up to that crate a couple of times, and I was standing right on it, and it never triggered. So it,
Well, that's because
at least compared to the at least compared to the Hellgast mines, these things actually have IFF protocols.
No, the remote
That's right,
mines
they're
don't
OSHA
trigger.
approved.
The pressure ones, like the regular trip ones, will pressure if you, or will trip if you step on them. It's just the remote mines because they're, well, the remote detonated.
I told you, man. Haka's a ghost. Ghosts can't trip mines.
Well, maybe that might be true. It's not true of Jan though, or Jan, whatever.
Or liquid.
Liquid.
Yeah. So we had to move that train out of the way
Yeah,
to get through to the next plaza
you
up
could
here.
just climb over it.
No.
A trap at the desert base, and his troops are still loyal.
This is the end of the line.
Oh no.
Oh, it's that APC that appears in the intro to Killzone 1.
Yeah, it's the hover APC.
Wait, you guys. He said this is the end of the line. I guess we have to give up.
No, it's the end of the line literally because
he's
this is where the train stopped. This is the end of the line for the
You
ISA
son of a
train
bitch,
station.
I was just about to say that.
Oh my god. I didn't even consider. I didn't even consider.
Yeah. Yeah,
actually,
you can't see it because...
He was talking about
you can't see it because of the... Actually, no, you can't see it because of the PSP's poor graphics, but if you zoomed in, that soldier has a name tag that says Captain John Obvious.
He was just doing his job, and you killed him for it.
He's in the zone. He's in the designated zone for killing. This is the kill zone. We liberated him from his life.
Would you say
Yan
that
should
you
have used
liberated that
stasis.
man
You
from the
didn't
kill
have to
zone?
kill him.
Yeah, you should
We
have used
did.
stasis on Captain Obvious. Captain Obvious didn't have to die.
The Hellgas and the ISA
Yeah,
would
I'm
never
Team
develop
Obvious.
stasis because they would never develop a weapon that could be used non-lethally.
Hashtag Team Obvious.
The only way they would develop stasis is if it was like the burning stasis gun you had, so that it slowly burnt them to death.
Oh yeah.
Because then it would be a war crime weapon.
That's right.
So here we go. This looks like a final boss arena.
Captain Templar,
This fight is
here to
brutal
receive
in
your
single player.
orders.
No, sir. I came here to arrest you.
This is
I
the most
killed like
difficult fight in the
500
game.
people to get here.
Chain of command, Captain. Kill this.
I love how he had to qualify what he was arresting Stratson for. I'm here to arrest you, ... for treason.
I'm here to arrest you for jaywalking. And he's just like, oh, I knew I should have looked both ways. Kill this traitor.
I like that one remote mine that Crow set way back in the beginning of the level is still causing an icon to pop on the screen.
It's still there.
It will never let you forget about it.
Just think, when all this is over, the other soldiers are gonna have to come by and like disarm that.
Look at that
really
health bar.
carefully.
Look, he's got 1,200
He
health.
got 1,200. What the fuck? He's just a dude.
Stratson is
I
really
know, like
hard.
he's not even wearing any cool armor either.
He's harder than Kobar, he's harder than
guy has
Metrak. He's brutal.
He has a trench coat, a beret, and a revolver. How hard can he be?
No, but
He
it's a bulletproof
gets
trench coat.
reinforcements. Neither Kobar nor Metrak could call out reinforcements.
Does this guy just randomly hop into a turret two-thirds of the way through?
You'll have to see.
Okay. Does he hop into Metal Gear Rex?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. I love that he has a whole lot of doors. That he has lots of options. He's got options
It's like
for
one of those
doors to
wacky
pop out.
hallways in a Scooby-Doo cartoon when they're being chased by the
Yeah!
monster.
So what happens if you go up to him? Can you just run up and punch him?
Yeah, but he's got so much health that the punch animations are sort of slow. So if you punch an enemy, they have enough time to punch you back, knocking you down. So if we got up close and hit him, he just hit us back.
And usually
and then shoot at us.
their punches will override you.
I see. I noticed he has a revolver now. Does he like change weapons based on his health?
He's always had the
No,
revolver.
he always has a revolver. That's his signature
Yeah.
weapon.
His signature gun.
I thought he had an assault rifle. I was gonna say, what if he cycled through every weapon in the game?
Oh,
as he
man.
fought him?
Oh god.
That'd be like boss fight 101.
Yeah, man. Actually, that's the thing. He's got 1,200 shield health, and every time you take away one of his real health, it goes all the way back up. It's the Robotnik, the Dr. Robotnik method.
Oh man, I don't know if Crow's gonna be able to save me here. No. Crap.
No, he was not. Do you have to restart the entire thing when you die?
Yeah.
What a
up
fucking
to
pain!
the checkpoint, yeah.
Oh, that's a pain.
I know, yeah.
But look, we're more efficient this time. We take down both sides of the walkway way faster than last time. We're learning. This is a learning zone.
We know what we're doing now.
Killzone, more like learn zone. They can't all be winners, guys.
I already made that joke too. I already made the bad joke.
Damn it!
I know, we wasted all our terrible Killzone puns in the space between recordings.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Oh no.
And we're never going to mention them again, so the thread will just have to guess at what they were.
Geoff is going to close your thread because of all the puns.
Oh, crud.
Uh-oh.
I thought you were going to cut these points. I love that Crow cut other deaths, but not these embarrassing deaths.
This is actually the rest of the video. There are no
the thread
credits
must
in
see
this
our
game.
shame.
You gotta have something to talk about here.
Talk about your embarrassment. So does this guy have to reload?
I think he ducks into a building when he reloads.
Yep.
Okay. This really is Metal Gear Solid. This is basically the Revolver Ocelot fight.
Yeah.
Wait till he starts talking about bullets and slamming them into, like, well-greased chambers or whatever.
We're gonna cut off his arm and sew it onto ours.
That's pretty badass. Then you could have 3 arms to wield guns with.
No, we're gonna lose our arm. And then his arm's gonna take over our mind or something. I don't know. I never actually.
Well, you are
played
liquid. You are liquid, so.
And then halfway through the fight, he's gonna glitch out, and suddenly he comes back looking like Troy Baker.
And then we'll become President Liquid Templar.
That's right. There you go. Blind Sally,
is that actually
what
right?
Do you think the plot of what do you think the plot of the Metal Gear Solid games is?
Okay, so the president of the United States, his daughter's kidnapped, and so they hire Solid Snake to get her back from the Sons of Liberty, who have her secluded on Zanzibar Island. And he says like these lines like, "Oh, I'm here to rescue the president's daughter."
That's not Metal Gear Solid.
Are you sure?
That's the original Metal Gear.
Oh. It's the only one I played.
You were close. You were close with the original Metal Gear, but what about Metal Gear Solid?
Oh no, I did play half Metal Gear Solid. I made it up to like Psycho Mantis or something. Or no, the guy in the tank. There's a guy in the tank.
Vulcan Raven.
Yeah.
That one, there's like nuclear weapons, and well, because it's the Metal Gear Solid, so there's like newer Metal Gear machines, and there's nukes, right? Like a mobile nuke platform.
There is a solid Metal Gear. You got it. Oh
hey.
my fucking god!
Speaking of solid Metal Gears.
Holy shit!
So fortunately, he doesn't get a new health bar. Thank goodness. But this is one of the reasons why his health bar is so big. On single player, this section of the fight is absolutely punishing. It sucks. It's horrible, especially if he decides to chase you.
Because he can run really fast in that mech, and he has no limit of movement now. He can go wherever the hell he wants.
I don't know if he can make it up the ramps, but considering the ramps are destroyed and the Helghast soldiers are still coming out, it's not hard for him to pin us down with his grenades, which can still reach us. And they're fire grenades, so they can block pathways temporarily.
But now, luckily, as you can...
His robot kind of looks like the Mecha Hitler robot from Wolfenstein.
But now, luckily, as you can see, like every now and then, we've got rocket launchers in the crates that we can use against them.
It's good that the rocket launchers magically teleported in from nowhere. They're the rocket launchers of destiny.
It's still hard though.
Well,
This is sort of like a combination of the Metrak and Crowbar fight. Lots of multi-grenades. Not a lot of cover. Constantly, like, cover's being destroyed. Yeah, it's hard. Crow takes a death here.
You can do it.
And
You can do it.
luckily, yeah.
there
You
we
did
go.
it!
Thank goodness
I like
for that
the
infinite
final
machine
boss
gun.
Of Killzone.
You fool.
The final boss of Killzone Liberation
Reacted
is an
for the good
ISA
of
robot.
Vector.
That's a
The
little bit
ISA
too on the
can't
nose, I
win?
think.
So weak.
I heard it all before, General. From your friend, Adams.
Yeah, remember him?
Adams saw the truth. We planned a Vector rule.
So Adams and Stratson were planning the whole thing with the Hellgast from day one.
Strong, pure.
Take him away. Prepare him for
And the
interrogation.
only
Wait, you're
ISA
actually not
general
going
who
to kill
doesn't
him?
die is Stratson.
Wait, you're not gonna kill him?
No.
Where's Rico?
The
Rico, come here, we need your help.
We sent Rico away.
Oh, there he is!
Oh, there's
Rico, get
Rico.
him, hurry!
Man,
Before they
all
take him
this
away!
blood, sweat, and shit. We end up fighting our own again.
He may have had the uniform, but he wasn't one of us, Rico.
Oh hey,
No,
Evelyn made
no
it.
true ISA.
Only brothers I got.
What now, Jan? You think the Hellgas will
Nah.
attack
They'll never give up. But neither will we.
What if that
We'll
was
have
just
to
the last
remember what
line?
we're fighting for.
She was like, "Do you think the Hellgast will attack again?" And he's just like,
If that means
"Nah."
taking his
And then it's just roll credits.
I say let's do it.
And listen to
Let's
Templar getting
go
all
home,
war hungry
gang.
there. Let's do it. Let's go to Helgan.
Yeah.
Note, Earth forbids the attacking of Helgan. And the Vecton ISA go anyways.
I don't think they care anymore.
No.
Oh, hey, it's the Birds of Finality. That's how you know the game is over.
Hellgast, hear the words
And
of
now
the
we get a little voiceover from Scholar Basari that's not voiced by Brian Cox this time.
in ruins, and our sacrifices have been worthwhile. The weapons
That's why he had
promised
to
to us by the
say,
ISA
"This is your
traitor,
emperor."
advancing our military capability by
Because no
years.
one would have believed it otherwise.
Pyrrhus
It's a
and
little bit on the nose as
Constantine
well to
City
name a
is
city
yet
Pyrrhus.
to come, and we will be
What
ready
about
for
Constantine?
them
Is that
on
also
Hellgast.
on the nose?
That one's also a little bit on the nose. Good job, names I can't pronounce and never will be able to.
We did it. But you guys,
Look
we
at that
did it.
fucking name.
We've liberated the zone.
We did. We liberated the Killzone. Congrats, guys. I'm very happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Now you've only got like 6 games left to go.
But
Yeah.
there's no confirmation that we're doing the later
Music.
Killzones.
Yeah.
No, you're totally gonna do them, and it's gonna be great.
Oh god, look at all those umlauts.
There's a lot of umlauts. Oh my god.
Oh,
they're everywhere.
look at these memories we're seeing too. Remember that dropship that was shot down?
Which one?
Or that time Rico
Remember
got on
when
a boat
we were in
and
a
didn't
boat that
crash
didn't
it?
blow
That
up?
was surprising, actually.
I want to see a shot of that guy that got sniped and then blown
Remember
up.
when Metrak and Kobar clipped clean through a boat
Yeah.
wall?
Yeah, this is a great game. Why is there so much boat footage?
The hovercraft, the one we crashed really quickly.
No. Yeah.
Yeah!
But hey, we blew up those
Oh,
two
that's
guys
so
on that
bad!
bridge.
Yeah,
with it.
and then we crashed. This is like shortly before we crashed the hovercraft.
There's Rico doing
And
what
then
he does
Rico
best.
murdered a bunch of people.
That's when Rico he saved us, and then we sent him to get a medic
Yeah,
for
there
this
we go!
dropship, which
There's the
crashed.
guy.
Yeah.
I remember that dropship.
Killzone,
Yeah.
Killzone Liberation. Remember that time that dropship crashed? Oh man, wait,
Yeah,
is that
basically-
is that all we got? the dude that got blown up after being sniped is the
That's
last
funny because that
one?
only goes up to Act 3. Oh,
That's-
here we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, here we go.
There's
Oh, Fat Drew
What?
Carey.
There's poor fat Drew Carey.
no Fat
Aw.
Drew Carey.
Oh, and Kobar, an anagram of Cobra.
Yeah.
Oh, and remember when
Hey, it's
Luger?
Luger.
Yeah.
Luger.
Rest
yeah.
in peace, Luger. She got put on a bus, and now she's gone.
And then Rico got kidnapped and Evelyn got tortured again. And there's Rico flying away. Bye, Rico.
That's a pretty epic final duel pose right there.
Yeah. And Rico was in a dropship that didn't get shot down, incidentally. Oh,
yeah, that was awesome! That was cool!
Metrak's action jump.
Oh, memories.
What a way to go.
If I die someday, I want to die, like, flying through the air, getting shot. That's how I want to die.
Yeah, leaping to try and kill someone yourself.
When I die, please fire my body at my greatest enemies.
Exactly.
Just launch it out of a cannon. Find my greatest enemy. Preferably the one who plotted my downfall. And, oh, man.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Badass. I love that all of those
so
are from the normal game. Like,
yeah, nothing from the DLC.
Expansion.
No,
Aw, that's nice.
No,
I like when game devs do that.
No, thank you, Gorilla. Thank
You're welcome,
you.
Gorilla.
Thank you.
Bit of a kill spread, this one.
Tally. Unfortunately, this isn't the game final tally. This is just for this stage.
I wish they had a final tally.
I wish they did a total.
Totals.
Yeah.
Orphans created of over 9,000. Oh, that was a dated reference. Oh, man.
Yeah. War crimes committed.
Same answer. Man. What the...
Oh my goodness.
What's this?
There's something now playing.
What's now playing?
Could this be a plug for a Let's Play that some jackass started ahead of time that I wasn't ready for? What could it be?
Alan Wake?
Spoiler alert.
Thus forcing me to completely redo this outro?
Good. I'm glad.
What will it be?
We're plugging
Shadows of the Empire 2.
We're plugging our own LP in our LP. I heard you like plugs in your LP.
Wait, yeah, this entire thing just doesn't make sense. You already started it.
I know.
Watch my Alan Wake LP, goddammit.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Coming sooner rather than later, Killzone 2.
It might even be out by the time this video airs.
And several videos deep. Bye.
Fuck Killzone.